Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip. Hey guys, this is Everybody Has a Story to Tell with Toddy One Skip. Guys, I just want to do a really short video here. I just got word that the Whittakers have become wards of the state. So, that's sad. That's sad. So now they're in protective care of the government, and the government gets to decide what happens with them. And I just want to know if it was worth it. If you guys really think that Mark Later from Soft White Underbelly did what Eric and or Patrick did. And you have to remember, Patrick, in all fairness, has been involved with that family for a longer time. He knew them before, and he moved back there. Eric, 2 months, and he says he knew the family. So I sincerely hope that somebody comes in and does something with the money that they made, take it all away, and give it to them for the state. And what about Betty? That I don't know. I don't know about Betty. I just found out about this. I just want to let you guys know that I will put up a video as soon as I can. I have, oh God, I have a full day. I could, I don't know when I could go live. I could try to go live at 5 p.m. tonight. If nobody else is going live, you guys will have to let me know if that works with your schedule. In the meantime, I can at least bring my phone with me and see what's going on and try to get as much information as possible. But as it stands now, they are ward of the state. I don't know if they're going to be able to see Betty. I don't know if Betty's going to be able to find out any information. She no longer has custody of them. They are no longer in her control. So who knows if it's going to be better here? A lot of you have said, well, you know, but no, I don't know that, and you guys don't know that either. There is such things as elder abuse. Have you guys, I know, you know, I'm frustrated. I'm angry because, you know, I tried to call the government today. Actually, to be honest with you, I tried to call them yesterday. I'm still waiting for them to call me back. I was in the hospital, in a regular friggin' hospital, because I had a dog bite, right? A dog bite. And I was in the hospital for 4 days, and I had to beg them to let me shower. As a matter of fact, I had to threaten to leave the hospital. And they said, it's going against AMA. I said, well, that's fine. Call the police, tell them to come here, and I will let them know I'm leaving because I can't shower. Because nobody will take this out of my arm so that I could get in there and shower. It was an IV, right? So, you know, so is it better? We don't know, because they're not going to be able to speak for themselves. So even if somebody were to check on them, I don't think we're going to know anything more about them. Again, I don't know what's going to come of Betty and Larry. And it's just really sad. And, you know, Patrick had put out something, and I was going to put it up in a video. I guess I'm going to find it, and I'll put it up here, where it says that Eric came in, and basically, thanks to him, the stranger from Georgia. I'll put it up, and you guys could read it. It's so disappointing. All of it is so disappointing. And now, yeah, I want to know who's responsible for this. And guys, don't tell me BJ's responsible for this. Don't tell me this is BJ's fault, because that's an Eric Carroll answer. And that's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. So guys, I'll go live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want me to, let me know. I'll try to get as much information as possible. and I'll put up that thing, the two things that I was going to put up in another video. And yeah, so very, very, very upsetting. Very upsetting. And this was all because he made a big deal about BJ when he knew what type of person he claims Patrick was. But he'd work alongside Patrick, but God forbid BJ get next to her family. You know, because originally, as we remember, they were going to adult protective services because of the thievery and stuff, not because of anything physical. It wasn't until the third time that they went, remember? Like, there was no talk about any abuse till the third time, right? Till maybe Eric put it in the ear? Because we still don't know how these people think, and I don't mean to say these people, how the Whittakers think. So we don't know. If they're people pleasers, they seem to always be people pleasers. Yeah, it's all right. Come on, yeah. So we honestly don't know the truth about anything. Everything's alleged except for the fact families broke up. Families broke up big time. And now the three are the wards of the state. So, yeah, and Betty, I don't think can go back to the home because the home's officially condemned. So, wow, you got to strike, Eric Carroll. You got to strike. One bowling ball. You got to strike. Well done, you. Where's the money? Because now, that money's dirtier than ever. I can't even imagine somebody using that money with any kind of conscience in their head. You think now he's going to build a house for them? They're the wards of the state. You think he's going to give his family, the Whittaker family, the money to fight for their own family? No, he's not going to do that. He's going to walk away all hands clean and talk on dad talk. It's over for him, man. He ain't going to face the music. We know what he looks like. He needs to be shamed. It's wrong what he did. It's terrible what he did. It should be criminal what Eric Carroll did to this family. And then walked away. Guilt fucking free. And he don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go back and forth. Tit for tat. Which one was the tit and which was the tat? Was it Ray? Was it Timmy? Was it Lorraine? Which one was the tit and which one was the tat? Yeah. Alright guys, so check out these two things that I'm putting up. Those that believe in prayer, please pray for this family. Oh God, please pray for this family because this is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. And yeah, I mean, like, listen, I come with emotion, so I'm sorry. Or I'm not. I'm really not sorry. I come with emotion, that's me. Guys, this is, everybody has a story to tell. I pray this is not the end of their story. I really do. Alright guys, so let me know if you want me to go live tonight at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks.
Yeah, nobody knows the full story. Nobody knows the truth. I'm not going to get into that. This is not a conversation about who's better, me or Eric. We're not playing that. And this is, you're not going to get that out of me. The only thing that we care about right now is getting the family back together. We don't care about nothing else. So, Carla Murphy, it's my house. And if Larry wants to come to my house, he can come to my house. That's just the way it is. You know, a lot of people out here, I think we've all missed the real picture here. You know, we've spent more time trying to keep BJ away from the home and worried about getting her put in jail more time that we have been trying to get a Whittaker's home. So, you know, here we are. And I think that if we'd have went a different route besides worrying about making sure somebody wasn't in that house, we'd probably see a different result here. They don't bother me, Sarah Jennings, at all. You know, it's my mom told me a couple of days ago, she said, if you're right, and God knows you're right, then you're right. So anybody that's on here, if you want to throw rocks at a glass house, keep throwing them. Who cares? You're right, Patricia Harris. The family is the major point of interest, and we didn't have that interest. So I'm going to take some fault in that failure. Before all this happened, Timmy was having a good time and going fishing and riding a Sea-Doo and, just laughing at life. Going in, eating him a sandwich with 15 pieces of bologna on it. But it's kind of turned into a show. Katie Moore Whittaker don't have nothing. Nothing. Y'all people don't know what's what. Just like I said, we're not going to get in this conversation, but I can tell everybody on here, I have control over one platform, and that's my Facebook platform. The other platforms, I don't have control over them, nor do I have control over the money that goes on them. So you need to talk to somebody else about that. Sorry, I spit for those that get grossed out by that. Yep, Timmy was living his best life, and that changed. And I have a video that I'll put on here a little bit later of Timmy running up the road in his socks, screaming that they're taking his mother. So that's not good. We'll also address the little drug problem while I'm sitting in here. Everybody says that I have a drug problem. Anybody that knows me personally, that'd laugh in your face. And yeah, I got my leg broke, but I still have would you look at that? Look at that. Can you people see that? I didn't get that filled. Look. Make sure you look real good. Okay. So I don't need rehab. I don't have a drug problem. I'm not violent. I'm not a criminal. Think whatever you want. Josh Ernest, let me ask you a question. You tell me how in the hell that I can ransack an Airbnb with a broken leg, just getting out of the hospital, and I sat either in the bed or in the chair. So unless I'm getting woke up in the middle of the night because God gave me a third leg, you might want to think about that. Oh, I know I don't have to explain. I don't care. I don't care if people call state police. I don't care who you call. My shit adds up. That's all I'm going to say.
This is not a decision we can make. We don't do it. It's not something that everyone when DJ came back, it changed it. I can't
Look at all these people just blaming this guy because of what this fucking guy said. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember this video, to be honest with you. Bing, boing, bing. Everybody has a story to tell with Toddy One Skip.